Okay, so a lot of people are talking about the fact that Wes Watson didn't get arrested, probably won't get prosecuted, probably won't go to prison for what he did at Elev8tion Fitness in Miami. And you know what, guys? Even if he doesn't, it doesn't change the fact that he couldn't fight a mentally handicapped man one-on-one. It doesn't change the fact that he had to use a weapon. It doesn't change the fact that he had to use Confederates to gang up on this guy. It doesn't change any of that. And that's important. Because I think that takes away from this persona that he's created online. And he's just basically, he's not like everybody else. He's worse than everybody else. So it's ironic that he would be, selling enrichment programs for gentlemen or whatnot. What's going on, everyone? Thanks for watching Strength Addicts, keeping that momentum going. Powered by Iron Meg Labs. Make your mark with IML. Visit ironmeglabs.com today. And seriously, visit ironmeglabs.com. They've got pro hormones, natural test boosters. It's just a phenomenal site. And also check out Muscle Gels with a Z, musclegels.com. Look, no, I'm not sponsored by Domino's, but I got these cups in Huntington, West Virginia, ordered a large pizza and a dessert and a 2-liter. I said, could I get a cup or two? They gave me like 5 of these. So I am going to thank them every single time I use their cups. I'm also going to be eating, if I decide to eat, got Nico cookies, my favorite, and the Belvita cookies. Neither of which sponsor me, of course, but I do enjoy them. So, look, I mean, they may still prosecute him, but just understand that as messed up as that jumping was, law enforcement officers in a city like Miami are dealing with rapists, murders, international drug cartels. So that's not to say that, smaller crimes or crimes that don't involve, multi-million-dollar illicit drug operations are not worth their time. It's just that it's not going to they're not going to burn through all those other cases to get to this one. I do believe, though, that when they see the footage, that it will probably make its way to the state attorney's office, especially because of the fact that it's gone so viral. And that's a huge testament to Johnny Bravo, to Baller Busters, to Kenny KO and Eric Konevsky and people like that. And several notches down. This is not that I'm self-deprecating or anything, but several notches down. I mean, just look at the numbers, look at the comments, look at the likes, look at the interactions. Our channels like mine. And who knows, maybe channels like mine are at the very bottom. It doesn't matter, but I also lent a hand to, speak truth. And if, I'm not getting the big views, that's fine, but I'm just saying I contribute to it. And if you ever wanted to sue all the channels, I'm actually saying, look, I contributed towards that. I shared my voice to that, but my voice was shared to something that was true. And you can't sue people for telling the truth. And so he can't play that down. He can't. And even if charges never come, if that guy sues him, that's going to be huge. Because the burden of proof for a lawsuit is so much lower than a criminal court, as it should be. And with that video, that guy could, pave his own way for the rest of his life. And take Elev8tion Fitness along for the ride as well. Bottom line is, the West that he's created has a lot of holes in it now. And those holes have been put in by his own inconsistencies and hypocrisies. Look at the gentleman in CVS or whatever that was, Walgreens. Without his crew, he basically let this guy suggest he could drop him. And he didn't do anything about it. And don't tell me he didn't do anything because there were cameras in the CVS, because there were cameras in the gym as well. At the gym, he didn't care because he was surrounded by his boys. But at the CVS, I mean, he let the guy dog him. I mean, the guy wasn't trying to dog him, but the guy kind of dogged him a little when he said, I could, you know, let me show you this video of a takedown or something that he thought the kid was saying he was going to take him down. But I mean, that's his own warped mind. But in his own warped mind, that kid was like trying him, and he didn't do anything about it. So, can't live these things down. That's the thing. When Rich Piana slapped Jason Genova, his career took a hit that no one can deny. You can't. It took a big hit. And that's why he bent over backwards to collab with him, because, you know, let me tell you something. The Piss Troopers, I'll take your ass out, man. Rich Piana was selling like $5 or $10 gallon jugs of milk, basically with 5% on them. It was a gallon. It was like the same gallon you would buy like cheap OJ or milk or whatever. That's what he was selling. People were like lying around the corner of that Arnold Classic, buying them up. And then the Jason thing happened. Doing stuff on our Muscle Generation, everywhere, they would give him a voice. He would go on there to try to make nice. And then they collaborated. And you know, and then shortly thereafter he died. I mean, this event could be like the demise of Liver King. That took some months. I'm just saying. There's nothing gangster about 4 or 5 guys ganging up on a mentally handicapped man. And there's certainly nothing about it that says bettering your life or manhood or anything. So, I mean, he may have killed his own career by being a hypocrite, you know? And then it may just be karma. I don't see it as a defeat that he hasn't been arrested or prosecuted yet. I don't see it as a defeat because I know the criminal justice system takes forever, but it does come around. But even if it doesn't, the damage that he did to himself that was reported on by so many channels, we can't fix that. We can't play that down. So we'll see what happens.